Welcome, friends. My name is Sophie, and I am a yoga health guide on her journey for truth, hydration, and wholeness. I am grateful our paths have crossed. Enjoy the episode. Welcome, friends. So, this is the very first episode of my brand new podcast. This is something I have been wanting to do for such a long time, and I'm really excited to finally just bring it to fruition. You know, it's one of those things that I wanted to start this last year, probably even before that, and as we all know, it was kind of a shit show, but here we are, and man, I have just been making excuse after excuse as to why I couldn't start it yet, but you know, it's sitting on the back of my mind, simmering for months and months, and then Nolan finally comes up to me the other day, and he's like, "Hey, have you ever thought about starting a podcast?" I was like, God, yeah. I can't wait to start a podcast. I wanted to do it for so long. I just don't know if I'm ready yet. I don't know if I should start. And then we had this conversation, and he's like, we should just do it and record. I was like, I should just do it. See what comes out. So here we are. And, it's a few days later, but I did it, and I was going to try it yesterday. Wasn't feeling good, but I didn't postpone it another day. So this podcast, this is going to mean a lot to me because I love to write. And at the same time, some things are like, I have the intensity of that pizza in me, and I just have to get it out as fast as possible. And honestly, I love to talk. I love to teach and lead, and here we are. So I'm going to be here, just kind of word vomiting or mind vomiting, whatever it is that I am experiencing in this day and age, in each precious moment that we're given. Best place to start, I don't know, probably how grateful I am to be who I am today, and how much of a gift that last year truly was. And not everyone may feel that way, and I completely understand why. But for me, it was something I felt so strongly about, all this pandemic bullshit. It was something I felt so strongly about that it finally pushed me to use my voice in the way that feels authentic to me. And those who know me, you know how big of a step that is for me. I was always, if those who are meeting me now, they're like, "Oh man, you wouldn't do this, you wouldn't be like that." I'm like, "Oh, but I would have if you knew me a year ago." And here we are. I feel like a completely new person, and I just feel like I'm just on the tip of the iceberg. A couple years ago, I had my little meltdown and just decided, why am I burning myself out? Why am I glorifying this idea of being busy? I was even just scrolling on my Instagram from a couple years back, and every post, "Oh, I'm so tired, but I did all this, and yeah, go get it, blah, 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 goals, whatever." And it's all such nonsense. And I was living in such a place of inauthenticity and feeling like I had to be someone or do something or conform to some sort of image that I created in some other people's eyes. And I was like, I don't even know what people want from me. I just decided that they want me to be this or that. And so to be able to break free of that, to have that chance last year to just stay at home, be outside, not have to worry about work. We were very grateful to be, gifted with all the unemployment benefits that Colorado had offered. So that was brilliant as well. And that really taught me lessons about trusting and accepting help and also residing in the abundance that you have already. It's just been a beautiful ride. And at the same time, it's been a little scary, right? It's two sides of the same coin. I've gone through those realizations of what's going on behind the scenes and what coronavirus is really about, and wow, it's taken me to some places that were pretty dark, and to be able to say that I pulled myself out using all the tools that I knew, as well as seeking out new ones, i.e. beginning therapy, it's just brought my understanding of energy and who I am and how the world works to another level. And again, I'm saying this while also realizing this is the tip of the iceberg. Right now I'm looking up at a balcony here, and the sun's shining behind this beautiful bright green tree, and there's a little girl at the top of the stairs, and she's just twirling in the sun rays and the tree branches, and it's just a beautiful moment. What's around you right now that is just beautiful and perfect, that needs no alteration? And take a deep breath into that. So, with that being said, where to go from here? This podcast is kind of just going to be a compilation of whatever I'm feeling that day. And I'm not sure if it's going to be lengthy podcasts. I'm not sure if it's going to be 5-minute podcasts that you can listen to while you brush your teeth. But regardless, I trust it'll be perfect, whatever comes out, and I'm going to roll with that. So what can we expect, right? You can definitely expect me to be talking about my yoga and all the yoga that I'd like to share with those and what I'm experiencing. Ayurveda, of course, another big one. Being in nature is honestly number one for me. And I'm just immersing myself more and more every day, getting back to the roots. And especially recently, I've just been opening my eyes, my mind to so much more that is not necessarily seen with the naked eye unless you know what to look for. And then, of course, that which is just pure energy that you could just feel and know within your bones. And what I'm here is to just share my experience of that in hopes that we begin to build a place that is aligned back in nature. As we've seen through this last year, nature is calling us home. It's calling for us to take control of our destinies. It's calling for us to get back outside, to rub your feet in the grass and dance with the wind and just be. Find that oneness. That is true yoga, is to be united with the elements that are here. And so let's find that place. Let's stay in our center and thrive together. I think that's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you for a lovely first episode. I hope that you gained something from it, and of course, do all those fabulous things that tell people about it, you know? Ta-ta for now.